Welcome to another on-base baseball video. In this video, I'm going to show you a new game that sort of came up with last week. And this game is it's called Quick Play Baseball, and it's just a little quick play game. So there's basically one play per half inning. So this is a setup. You have rosters for National League and American League. You can see. You need a couple of markers. I'm just using just whatever I could find around the house. We have a deck here, a playing card deck. That's going to be our game engine. You can see that it's separated into face cards. And this deck has 2 through 10s. All 10s are going to be in here, but for 2 through 9 cards, there are only one red and one black. Doesn't really matter which suit. And then here is sort of a special piece of the game, and these are what I'm calling situation cards. So you can see that they have particular situations, game situations here. There's one big inning card where you get 3 runs, and just a lot of different types of situations. So in order to set the game up, you need to have your, let's just make sure this is really the key piece of the game. Just know that I'm going to be moving these things down the batting order. So these are all typically the most used batting order. This is 2021. So I actually just put these together. And if you look on here, you can see a couple of different things. So here for the Dodgers, you can see that there's some people with stars, and then Max Muncie has a +1. Same thing over here with Tatis. And what the stars represent is a player who has more opportunities to get a hit. And a +1 means that you can upgrade their power when they do get a hit. So instead of a single, they would hit a double, instead of a double, a triple, etc. So that's how that works. The stars are based off of the player's batting runs for the season. If they were a 20 or better, then they got a star. And the +1 is players who've hit 30 home runs. You can see some teams don't have anything like that. Sorry, Cubs fans. And same over here, for all the wins that the Giants have had, they didn't have anyone hit 30 home runs, and they didn't have anyone with a 20 plus batting runs value either. So I'm just going to go through a quick play here, and I'll just play the Giants, and you can see here how I move it around. So you basically start off each half inning, you flip a situation card. Get them upside down. So you flip a situation card. Our situation is that it's a 1, 2, 3 inning, and the inning is over. Now what this number up here represents is how many players down the list you need to move your marker. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is Lamonte Wade. And so because it's a 1, 2, 3 inning, there's nothing else to do. You just mark your 0 for the half inning and move on. And then the next team, I've got the Dodgers over here, you can't see, but it's 1 out, nobody on base, so you move 2. So 1, 2, and that puts us at Max Muncie. Muncie is a star +1. So as long as it's not a 1, 2, 3 inning or a big inning, some sort of special card, then you want to flip your 2 through 10s. We land on the Joker. The Joker you can play or not. I don't have my Joker rules with me, so I won't do that right now, but I'll show that in a different video. So anything 2 through 9 for a regular player is going to be an out. You just simply mark the 0, move on with the half inning to the next half inning. If it's a star player, a 9 or a 10 will trigger a hit. If it's a regular player with no star, then only a 10 will trigger a hit. And so if we get a 10 in this pile, you will pull a face card. So all face cards are hits. A jack is a single, queen is a double, king is a triple, ace is a home run. The Joker is this like special rare plays. things like balks and pass balls, and you know, outfielder tries to get it and it bounces off his glove over the fence. You know, it's like super rare plays that don't happen very much in baseball. And there's only one joker per game. So once the joker's pulled, you take it, you do it, and then you take it out of the game. So let's move on. So we would say 3. So 1, 2, 3 for Longoria. There's 2 outs, nobody on. Pulls a 5, no runs. And so you just keep moving back and forth. Okay, so here would be a big inning for the Dodgers. So you would move the marker down 4 spaces in the lineup. Once you get to number 9, obviously you go back to the top of the lineup. And then you automatically get 3 runs. So this is kind of a fun one to play because it's always lurking out there. And so that would be a 3-0 lead for the Dodgers at this point. So bottom of the inning would be for the Giants. And we do Yastrzemski, the pitcher, and then Tommy La Stella. So 2 outs, nobody on for La Stella. And he hits a 2. Let's see. We can pull a 10. Okay. So if it came out that we pulled a 10, so let's say a 10 for Tommy La Stella, who has no star or anything else, then you would pull the top face card. The top face card is a king. A king is a triple. And since no one's on base, no one's going to score. It's basically one play, one half inning, right? If there were 2 runners on base, let's say we pulled this card here. So 2 outs, a runner at third, and we pulled a king. That's a triple. Then that triple knocks in that run, and you would mark down 1 for the inning. So you keep playing normally like you would all the way through. After every 3 innings, you should shuffle this main deck here, the 2 through 10s. You can also shuffle these if you want to put all of the possibilities back in play, but there are more than enough to play a regulation 27 outs. You should be able to get through an entire pile. If you want to do more, then you can just shuffle those as well. I printed mine onto cardstock, makes it a little bit easier to shuffle the cards. And it's just playing with the standard deck. So this is called Quick Play Baseball. I'd be happy. I've written up some basic 1 or 2 pages of the rules, and I need to get the Joker plays in there as well, so the rare plays. But if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below, and you can get these if you connect with me in the comment section. That's probably the best place for this YouTube video. But wherever you see this video, you can just drop a comment, and I can email you those. This is actually going to be part of a larger tabletop baseball manager type game where you have some managerial plays and cards that you can lay down based on the situation. So it's actually going to be a little bit more advanced than this, but just wanted something where I could do more managey kind of things, where I feel like I'm really managing the game and the decisions I'm making as a manager are affecting the output of the game. So, but just as sort of the baseline first demo playable version of it, it's this. So we'll add in more advanced type things where there are individual plays based on the card number and color and things like that. So if you do a scorecard, doesn't take much. This is what I've been doing. So just a basic little scorecard. You can see here, this is a 3-game set between Atlanta and Washington. And we've had some, close enough, but not super close games. There's a 3-1 game with the Angels in Oakland. Here, Cincinnati at LA. A lot of scoring there at the end of the ball game. And this one here is a little bit of a blowout. The Cubs at St. Louis. So it's been a fun little game to play. It doesn't take very much time, maybe 5 to 7 minutes to complete a game. So you can actually run through a season probably pretty quickly. Like I said, if you want to If you want to learn more about the game, you can email me at onbasebaseball@gmail.com, or you can just simply put a comment that says you're interested in getting the game pieces, and I'll set those up for you. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.